You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Wow.
No sneaky shit, my nigga. Not like you.
What you mean?
Oh, you didn't hear it say no recording in progress?
Yeah, no, it said this meeting is being recorded.
That's a fact. No sneaky shit, nigga.
Man, all right.
What's up, man?
Hold on. Let me get a better background, man. Hold on. Can I put Invictus as my background? What we doing, man?
God, niggas need a background for. Oh, yes, you can. That's not a bad idea. I'll put it on this interview too.
All right, yeah, let's do that. We good. Boom, there it is.
All right, yo, man. 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutes of fame.
Battle rap media. That's what I do.
Yeah, sometimes, right? Or
What's up, brother, man?
what's the word, Uncle Rob?
I don't know, man. At first, I thought we was gonna just do an interview, and then I said it might not be an interview. It actually might become a debate.
Yeah, that's good.
But just real quick, let me do this verbatim thing, right? So I can make sure I'm saying what I need to say, right?
Oh, we kept the files.
We kept the files.
Word.
So, I should have just copied this shit, but let me go back in here and find it now. Okay. All right. So verbatim, you put out a tweet. This was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tweet says verbatim, battle rap media is not needed. And the best thing that happened to battle rap is actual battle rappers being media. That's a mean one, huh? That's how you feel?
That's what I said. Yeah, I seen a bunch of people going back and forth having the conversation. Of course, now a lot of people can only stem from what I said, so it may look like a random tweet, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I really don't do random things. So it was already an ongoing conversation amongst the battle community, where some people were saying battle rap media is needed and some people were saying it's not. So I gave my take.
Okay. First, let's address why do you think battle rap media is not needed?
When they're having the question of saying need, just that word need from a technical aspect, it's not needed because if it wasn't here no more, the culture would still exist. Is it a great addition to the culture? Yes, it is. Does it help the culture in certain ways? Does it help battle artists? Yes, it does. But need is a strong word. ESPN is a great addition to sports, but without ESPN, basketball was being played. It'll still be being played.
Yes, but the media actually highlights. So everybody doesn't watch the battles all the time. Some people literally watch the media to find out what happened in the battles.
There's a problem in that though.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be a fan of something that you don't watch. If you take somebody's take on something that happens instead of seeing it for yourself to have your own opinion, I mean, there's a name for people like that. So you should be watching the battles and the media. Don't just go off of what somebody. That's a problem in itself. That's how narratives get created.
Right.
And when I said this tweet too, I said it from a standpoint of let it fly. If it applies, let it fly. Like if the shoe fits, wear it. So I wasn't saying all battle rap media, I guess, it's bad because there's certain people that do media the right way, that have integrity, that do what it's supposed to be done, in my opinion. But majority of it, I always see those individuals covering things that are not important. So on that aspect, that's what I was saying too. Like that's definitely not needed in the culture.
Okay. Oh, we'll talk about that, right? I just want to be specific about the tweet because the tweet is battle rap media is not needed.
Yes.
And the best thing that happened to battle rap is when battle rappers started doing media.
Yes.
First of all, shout out to y'all. Won't take nothing away from y'all. Some of y'all are actually really good at, doing the media thing. I'm not mad at y'all. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. there was not many, maybe you can count on one hand how many battle rappers was doing media before the pandemic. All right.
Okay.
So honestly, no disrespect to y'all, but y'all jumped on this shit. And I'm saying y'all because you're one of them, right? You didn't do it until the pandemic and then the
No,
caffeine thing.
I did it, but I did it inconsistently. So on
Right.
on a constant basis, yes.
Right. So I'm not dissing y'all. Like I said,
No, I get what you're saying.
it's dope. A lot of y'all really do
Mhm.
contribute to the culture too. So, I'm not dissing y'all. But technically battle rap has been around like, 10 years, well, you know what I mean, in the limelight like it is.
Yeah,
But
since
it wasn't
2009.
until the pandemic, and then the caffeine that people got shows and now battle rappers are doing media. Again,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep saying I'm not knocking y'all,
Okay.
but what I mean, no battle rappers was worrying about media until it became an extension for them to make a couple of dollars, right? So can I say that and not get beat up for that?
I mean, of course you can say that if that's your opinion, but my outlook is, what does that have to do with it being needed?
Because no, not the needed part. The
Okay,
best thing that happened to it is when
okay.
battle rappers
I feel like
started doing media.
I feel like the timeline doesn't matter. I'm saying the best thing that happened to it is us being a part of it, because now it controls the narrative. Who all right, like, and when I say this is no slight toward you, because I don't really feel like you do this, but I have a problem with somebody that's never been in an art form, that's never stood foot in the ring, that never could imagine what it feels like to be in the battle, having more validation than a nigga that does it, and somebody that does it on a high level. That's why I said I feel like battle rappers are the best thing that happened to it, because now you're hearing it from literally the horse's mouth. If it's not from my mouth, you're seeing it from somebody's perspective that actually does this on a high level. And I feel like in battle rap in general, somebody's opinion that doesn't do it has become more valid than the person that does it. That's a problem.
I'll agree with you there. Again, I always say that, and I always try to make it known. I didn't go to school for this. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm some walking encyclopedia of battle rap.
But you also give your opinion in a respectable manner, and it is what it is. Like, I feel like the problem is that a lot of people in media think they're battle rappers. They talk like they're a battle rapper. They speak about us as if we're in a battle. So like now when DNA doesn't want to come on such and such show because such and such is calling DNA out his name, such and such is saying things that are disrespectful. Oh, this person is sensitive. This person doesn't know how to control himself. No, I get paid to allow somebody to say disrespectful things. Outside of that, nobody should have to deal with that. So if I block you, I don't want to come on your show, it's cool. And the only reason why I chimed in and said what I said is because it's like everybody needs humble pie. And I feel like a lot of people that's in media, they feel like they bad, like they're stars. You're not a battle rapper.
Right.
Relax.
I have to agree with that in a lot of aspects.
Yeah, but
of
a
that
lot
too.
of them don't. A lot of them start talking and acting with the persona. So when I'm saying it, it came from a standpoint like I feel like you do your job very well, Jay Black. You know what I'm saying? 3 Letterman, Black Compass, Henny Man, and a few others. But I'm talking about majority. Majority of people that are in media are bloggers. They cover shit that has nothing to do with the art. They speak as if like they're in the same breath or sentence as a battle rapper. And I'm like, all right, at what point in time do we just separate the lines of, yes, it's great what you do, I respect what you do, I'm not knocking what you do, but let's stop getting it confused, because you even have fans right now saying like, oh no, you're bugging, such and such is needed. It's needed because you want, all right, listen, if you're validated by somebody else's opinion, of course you're going to think what somebody else says is needed. I don't give a fuck what somebody else says. So to me, that's never going to be needed. Art is subjective. Art is put out for people to like it, people to view it, people to watch it, people to just enjoy it. And if you don't like art, don't watch it. I feel like that's the problem in the world right now. The internet has made people think their opinion is that important. What I used to do when I was growing up and I didn't like a TV show, I didn't make a blog about it. I didn't go on a rant and say I didn't like it. I changed the channel.
Right.
I think people have to learn how to do that with art. If this battle rapper is not for you and you don't know how to say you don't like this art in a certain way without being disrespectful, change the channel. respectfully and be quiet.
Well, all right. So I gotta play devil's advocate here too, right? Like I'm gonna play devil's advocate throughout this whole thing.
Of course.
Because I won't mention names, but there are some battle rappers that do media that does, go too far instead of just giving their opinion too. So let's keep that 1,000.
Absolutely.
So it seems as though a lot, like I said earlier about people coming in on the caffeine era or coming in with the pandemic. A lot of people are not. I'm gonna keep saying a lot of people, but I won't be specific with anybody, right? So there are a lot of people that do this, for the shock value. Even battle rappers. There are times where I'm saying like to myself, like, oh shit, yo, he's a battle rapper. He's been in this before, like he's been on the other side of this. So why would now he's doing blogs and shit like that? Why would he take the same stance that he was against with bloggers now that he's a blogger or she's a blogger, whoever the battle rappers may be? You understand what I'm saying?
I absolutely understand what you're saying. I feel like niggas get high, but like what you were saying, no. People get high in a sense of once that shit say 50K, 60K, niggas want that shit to keep happening. They 100, whatever it is. So now they're just gonna do whatever instead of having integrity with doing it. Like me personally, I could tell you, I got into it because me and you had conversations where I was inconsistent with doing media and blogs because I wanted to find the right way to gain traction on my channel. So I was do it, get discouraged, stop. I got presented an opportunity from caffeine. I've been wanting to do it, and I'm only using you as an example because you're somebody that I spoke to off record about it before I actually got a caffeine show, and it's documented. People see me do recaps here and there before, but I never stayed at it because I was trying to figure out how's a way that I can do this while still making people be able to see my work, views, but still keep integrity. And then when caffeine presented the opportunity,
let them know that I gave you the blueprint. You could tell them that.
You did. I won't knock you for that. Like I was on YouTube before, and I'm saying me and you got cool, but I'm saying in terms of how it is today, when me and you spoke, you told me a lot of things that became resourceful when I got on it. But when I spoke to caffeine and they told me I had full creative control, and I asked these questions, so I can do everything I want on my show. I don't have to partake in this or that and that. And when they gave the green light, I did it. So what I'm saying is that it can still be displayed on a high level with keeping integrity. I'm just here saying we at a certain point now with battle rap where I feel like a day goes out where it's more talked about who's fucking who's DMing who's about to fight who, more than actually niggas battling. And then anybody saying, oh, well, that's needed, that's entertained, that's because your life revolves around drama. You're toxic. You all this time you worried about what somebody else is doing. Are all your bills paid? Do you live in a mansion? Are you doing everything in this? No. So that's what I'm saying. The type of people that like this, we got to reflect on that. Like who wants to, I could care less who fucks who texts who DM who. Did that nigga win the battle? Did that woman win the battle? Are they gonna battle? Who's better? So I propose, since everybody took so much offense to what I said, let's go 30 days with just posting content that only has to do with battle rap. Since everybody's here for the culture, since nobody really cares about the views and the monetization that they can get when they post shit that has clickbait, let's only post things that are related to battle rap. That doesn't mean niggas can't face off. That doesn't mean niggas can't argue. That doesn't mean it can't get a lot of views. But let's not drift off. And let's see how many people we still have left. Because a lot of niggas don't got integrity.
So let me ask this question. Let's just say you said 30 days of not, no negativity, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think will happen if all battle rap media went on strike and nobody was covering battle rap for 30 days? What do you think will happen then?
I think Summer Madness will happen. I think it would be 3,000 people there, sold out, big stage. I think it'd be great. I got one for you.
We have to go. I'm trying to get to a point in this question.
No, I know. I wanted to say. Go ahead. I'm gonna say my point after. Go ahead.
So again, if everybody that does battle rap media just decided, okay, we're not gonna do no battle rap. Nobody's gonna do blogs. I'm not gonna do interviews. Mm-hmm. Everybody's just not gonna do it. Yes. Let's clear one thing up. the momentum for battle rap is there now. Okay. So let's clear that up first. So if we were to just not do media for 30 days, would it be a big difference? Yes and no, right? Because people would not be informed the way they would want to be informed, number one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if battle rap media never existed, I don't think battle rap would be as far as it is in the time, in the time that it took to get there. Okay? Because what battle rap media does, and again, I'm not, me, I'm not with the negative shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not speaking on the negative shit, but just battle rap media in general. I said it was always needed because the information, like me interviewing you, or me interviewing Goods, or me interviewing, Av, that helps people information-wise to know that Av is battling or you're battling or what happened in your battle. Now I want to see their next battle. So there's two things to that, right? Before battle rap really blew up and came to the point that it came, I think media had a very, did I say very, very big part of helping the culture move forward in the pace that it was moving in. And if we were to stop doing media now, would it be a big deal? Yes. But would battle rap be able to go on? Sure, because the momentum is already there. We've exploited battle rap. I guess exploited is the word, or you know what I mean? We put it out there, for the world to see. You know what I mean? So there you go. Did I go too far? Did I say too much?
No, you good.
Okay.
I disagree. I think battle rap would be where it was going to be regardless, just because of.
Oh, I didn't say where it's going to be. I said where it's at the pace that it
I'm
went.
saying.
If battle rap media never existed, I don't think it would be. That's my opinion, but my bad. I don't think it would be as crazy as it is now because we helped with the exposure of battle rap. Now go. I'm sorry.
I feel you, but to me, right? I disagree with that because the exposure comes from the platform and where is it coming from? Summer Madness 2 happens, battle rap, that's a big imprint in battle rap transcending over. Where does battle rap media have anything to do with that? Like, in terms of getting it out there, those people are glued to the URL platform. They're coming out to see the battle rappers, regardless or not if there was media or not. So that's what I'm saying. All these big things that happen in terms of somebody getting to know DNA or formulating an opinion on DNA or painting a narrative, battle rap media has done a great job at that. There's some things people would not know about me if I didn't stand in front of your camera or anybody else's favorite battle rapper. But at the same time, it also made people's jobs so easier. Do you hear what you just said? You just said there's certain people that will come, and it's no slight to you. It's a great thing because they're coming to your channel to figure it out. But why would you not go watch the battle and then come watch the interview? It's like
I shouldn't have said it the way I said it. I said that, but you're right. But I should have added more to that.
No. But what I'm saying is like what I'm saying is that it's also made it for the viewer where it's more accessible. Like it was an era in time where you would never know what your favorite rapper likes to do or all that, and the mystery and the mystique was also an L thing too. What I was gonna say is, think about this, right? One of the most talked about events is Civil War. Why was it that much talked about? Because unless you was there, you didn't know what the fuck happened. So you couldn't go watch somebody's interview and then formulate your opinion, because that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people will watch an interview and say, oh, well, such and such said he won. And they'll go on Twitter and write, he won. You had somebody, and niggas was able to catch niggas. You had somebody say, I said, who won between Twerk and Loso? Somebody said, man, Loso, Twerk needs to hang it up. We went to the niggas page, the niggas from Russia. So unless he paid an astronomical amount of money to come to North Carolina, he's just going off of what he's hearing or what he wants to hear doing that. And that's what I feel like is a problem. Like, that event was so great because you couldn't, even though there was recaps, it was still niggas couldn't see it. People couldn't watch it. It's people that will caffeine is for free and they still won't watch it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Without the media, how would people have known that URL was dropping those battles on the 4th?
Because they would go to URL.
And URL is enough?
Yes.
Do you think the URL channel is enough? The URL has 1 million subscribers on their channel, but they don't do 1 million views everything they put up. No. That's because some of those people are subscribed to me. Some of those people are subscribed to Hip Hop is Real or Angry Fan. So it's spread out throughout the media.
But what I'm trying to say is that if they only had one place to go and get it, they would. But since there's multiple places to go and get it, Uncle Rob, what I'm saying is if there was no other option, they would have just went to URL to get it because that's where they know they can get it. If I know I can only get Supreme from Supreme, I'm going to go to the Supreme website. But now if I know I can get Supreme at the store down the block, the other store here, or I could go to the website, I might not want to go to Supreme.com. I might go to the store that's closer or that I like more. So, I mean, that's really subjective because we wouldn't know unless y'all weren't here. But what I never said battle rap media is not a great addition to battle rap. The conversation I chimed in on was, is it needed or not? To me, you need to brush your teeth or the enamel of your teeth will rot. We need firemen. Battle rap media is a great addition, but it's not needed because battle rap can still continue without it. Now, if you say it won't continue on the same path or the same level, then yes, that again is subjective. But the question is, will it exist without it? A need. Yes. So that's the only statement I was trying to make. When everybody else is arguing, I'm using the technical aspect of the word. Need means something cannot survive without this. So if it can survive without it, then it's not needed. Is it a good necessity? My background.
I can survive without pussy. But I need it.
No, you don't need it. That sounds good.
I do need it. What do you mean?
That sounds good, but you don't need it. You want it. All right, if you can survive without something, you don't need it. You need water to survive. You need to eat to survive. You don't need 1,000 pair of designer shoes. That's what people want. So that's the only point I was making from a need.
But I still have a choice of what to drink or what to eat to survive. It's not just one source that I need. Right.
But what I'm saying is this, right? If battle rap couldn't exist without media, then it would need to be said, battle rap media is needed. If something can exist without something else, it's not needed. It's an add-on, which is a great add-on. Yes. I'm not taking nothing away from that. I'm not saying for the people that do it the right way, is Uncle Ra a great addition to the battle rap culture? Is battle rap even the same no more without a 15 minutes of fame recap? In my opinion, no. I don't think battle rap is the same without Jay Black putting on the suit, talking this shit. 3 Letterman having wild, crazy debates on IG. Hip Hop is Real being in every location covering it because it's stapled in here now. But we're talking about need. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's like saying, is Stephen Curry needed in the NBA? No. Because if he leaves, basketball still will be played at a high level. Right. Now, will he be missed? Yes. Is he needed? No. But are basketball players needed in the NBA? Yes, because if there's no basketball players, there's no NBA. That's the point I was making.
The truth is, if there's no you, there's no me. You know, because again, I interview y'all. You know what I mean? So again, but I just think the two goes hand in hand. And I think there's a lot of people that jumped into battle rap just to make $1 or just to try to, be on camera and have people, know who their lonely asses are. But some of us been here from the ground floor. You know what I mean? And it's like, when I say needed, a lot of us are needed because we help build battle rap. I know battle rap doesn't exist without y'all, but the media help build battle rap also.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I agree with that. I feel like if you're a major part into the culture and you put in your work doing it the right way, of course you help build it up and get it to the next level. I would be a fool to say You haven't, but I was speaking from an overall technical
Can it
standpoint.
exist without me? Yes, it can.
Based on the conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. When we got into the particulars of this person feeling away and that one feeling away and this and that, then I mean, it becomes complicated. But I was just making a general statement, period. Like battle rap doesn't exist, period, without the battle rappers. Like a league doesn't exist if there's nobody to rap. So that's the point that I was making. But I feel like it's a lot of people that's doing it wrong though. So I'm glad that this came up because they need to hear it. I have a whole dialogue that I just keep repeating that I remember without writing it down of the niggas that are not worried about battle rap. I don't get them out of here.
That part I will wholeheartedly agree with you on.
But think about this though, right? The percentage of you in terms of people that do it the right way is now very low compared to the people that's on bullshit. So that's why when I said media, I'm addressing the core, it's a higher percentage of people doing negative than it is the Uncle Roz, the champions, and a few others that do it the correct way. So that's why I don't think nobody that's doing it the right way should take offense, because it's like the majority do the wrong shit, just like the majority of battle rappers talk about guns. Now I fall in a small percentage that doesn't. But it's like if people said most battle rappers talk about guns and that was the statement, it's like, all right, that is true. So that's why I was like, yo, when people are getting mad at what I'm saying I didn't explain it in the tweet. It's not enough characters, so I just put it out there. But all the extra shit that comes with battle rap media for the majority that do it the wrong way, it's not needed. So that's what I was saying too.
I will not dispute that at all.
Yeah.
Because there are, like I say, when I came into the game, I could tell you everybody that was blogging and doing interviews. Yeah. I can name every person that was doing it when I came in, and I can name them that was there in the earlier years. But then all of a sudden, now you got everybody with a camera or a laptop or a phone, and now everybody wants to do it. And what they don't know, for their own selfish reasons, they do what they do. But what they don't know, it's actually detrimental to battle rap, as much negativity that they talk about.
No, but that's what they don't understand.
Yeah.
Like just because niggas is turning battle rap into the industry, that necessarily doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like me, I'm never gonna be a fan or a supporter of somebody that's promoting niggas to fight, that's promoting who's doing what with who's fucking who's doing this, who's doing that, or when they're recapping a battle, it's not just such and such loss. It's I don't like his shirt, I don't like this about him. Oh, that nigga's not real. Like yeah, do your job, give your opinion, and then keep it moving. Like if that's what you want to do. But I think people get so emotional and so offended because I really told niggas the truth. Like nobody's opinion doesn't matter. Like Kanye West dropped the album, whether I like it or not, my opinion doesn't fucking matter. This is art. Like the art, appreciate the art, don't value the art. Like that's the other message that I'm saying in this too. Like the world just became so much where people think their voice or their opinion on certain shit matters. Like it doesn't matter.
And that's the reason I do what I do. And that's the reason that I always get ready to punch you in the face when you call me a blogger. Because I don't, very seldom that I give my opinion. You know what I mean? That's why I interview y'all and I let y'all tell your story the way you want to tell it, whether it's right or wrong.
Yeah, at that point in time, you're not doing nothing wrong, because it's up to the person that you have the camera on. They're setting the narrative. They're setting the tone, which is something totally different than you getting on camera and you setting the narrative and you setting the tone. Right. So when I made that tweet too, right? The amazing thing, Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, shout out to them. I got a stat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to friends. I got my own stat. 100% of battle rappers that seen my tweet agree with what I was saying. And there's a reason for that.
100% of battle rappers?
Yeah, it wasn't one battle rapper that responded to what I said and said they didn't agree with me. Every battle rapper.
I wouldn't think any of them would disagree with you.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why. Not you, but a lot of bloggers or media paint narratives that potentially fuck up bags for battle rappers.
I agree with that.
So that's another problem to what I'm saying of how is that needed? Like, all right, at the same time, that is Unkle Ra and Champion that I hope setting up battles, getting shit put together, actually getting battles put on cards. We have a whole bunch of other people that are just here in the culture doing shit that's actually not doing anything productive for the culture. Nothing is coming out of it but them being able to make money, them being able to generate views, and them creating narratives and feeling self-entitlement and importance that they started a trend of doing something. Where does DNA battling too much come from? Media.
Well, fans too. It wasn't just media. Fans were saying it too.
No, it was a certain point of fans, and then after that, media started running with it.
Of course.
So now when you judge a battle, right? But think about this, right? It's niggas right now that do the same shit I was doing back then. Why? And I'm happy it's not being talked about the way it was talked about when I was doing it, but why is it not being talked about now? Because these same people that people are saying, oh, boom, 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 they have personal issues. Maybe I didn't do an interview for them. Maybe I didn't respond in the DM when they hit me, so they paint a narrative. It's niggas right now. Excuse me. It's niggas right now that damn near. Hold on, my bad.
Bless you again.
It's niggas right now that battle more than I did then.
Facts.
and we don't see nothing being said as it shouldn't, because if you could do something at a high level and you could do it great, you should be appreciated. You should get your flowers for it. You should be rewarded. So I'm not doing it from a, oh, well, y'all did it to me standpoint, do it to them. Nah, fuck that. It shouldn't have been done in the first place. But that's my point of what I'm saying. How could the same thing be done and it be done and the video start with, instead of saying, wow, yo, DNA is actually capable of performing 3 weeks in a row, not stumbling, not choking, and possibly winning all 3 battles. This is amazing. We need to give this guy more props. Another DNA battle again. Boom, boom. You're already setting the tone. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how is all that needed? I just started to become a smart enough individual to where I could weave out of all of that, because I know how to create my own lane and reinvent myself to where none of the shit that anybody can say about me matters, because it's gonna fly off. I got, I'm saying, reinvented repellent, but that doesn't go for everybody else. It's other shit that these bloggers have said that have fucked niggas' money up.
I have to agree with that.
Because you're not just talking about the battle. Say a nigga lost. Say, yo, I really think, and it's a way to do things, right? The same way you could say, yo, y'all gotta stop booking this nigga. Right? And there's been times people have said that multiple times, right? It's a way to say that without saying that, because what if it really happens? What if the conversation should just be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you have amazing talent. I think you really need to take your craft serious and work on it, or not. You should sit down until you get it together. It's always to be shit to be said, but you're saying it like you're paying for this nigga to battle. Even if it fucks up, the way these niggas talk is like they went in their pocket, gave the nigga some bread, and the nigga fucked up. If you got that energy and you paid the nigga, by all means, you deserve to have that energy. But what I'm saying is like, and that's a halfway good, halfway bad analogy, because as a battle rapper, you should come prepared. So I'm trying to think of something where it's just like.
But you could say the same thing with any sport. Like that's between the fans, the media, and bloggers. They do that in basketball. They do it in football. Yeah. It's the same way. They have the same thing. So it's like a 50-50 thing, because
that's a 50-50 thing.
Every sport.
What I'm saying is that in this sport, though,
they're not getting hundreds of millions of dollars, right?
No, not even that. It's just like from the standpoint of somebody saying something about LeBron James, that won't affect his contract, because it's so big. It's so many things that's tied into what he's doing. Skip Bayless saying he's on a run or he's on a decline, that has nothing to do with that 250 million check he's about to get. Battle rap is way smaller. So believe it or not, the league owners, they watch blogs. So something you say is going to travel way faster and it's so small and connected that it literally can fuck up what somebody's doing.
Right.
That's the difference. In these sports, it's not. Derek Jeter had 10 bad games. Them clowning him on ESPN is not going to change all the endorsements he got.
Right, but for some people it does.
Yeah, in battle rap.
Yeah.
But because it's so much smaller and you have, like, I mean, when we look at trailers, we see excerpts of shit that media has done in the trailer. So that lets you know that the leagues are watching it, because if not, they wouldn't be able to pick and pull it when they putting together the trailer.
Yeah, well, when they use my shit, they need to stop cutting my logo out and let them know where they got that footage from.
Hey,
yeah,
listen,
that's out there. I'm putting that on this fucking interview here.
Hey, listen, man, you don't gotta edit nothing, man. I'm just the messenger. I'm not the lead. Sound like
my footage and edit my logo out.
Sound like you got another debate coming up.
I'm gonna start putting logos right here on people's faces.
But
you want to use the footage, thinking there it is.
But nah, all in all though, I'm never saying, like I said, I give the utmost respect to your platform, to everything that you do. But I'm just saying, have integrity. Restore Order is on your show. They keep it entertaining. They even got Whack Bar of the Week segment. But I'm saying, what does that fall back under? Battle rap.
Right.
So it could be entertaining. You could joke. You could still do things that don't have to be stale and boring without losing integrity and drifting off to something that has nothing to do with the main purpose we are here for, which is battle rap. And that's the whole message of what, aside from being technical, but the point of me saying that was that the extra shit is not needed. And I feel like it's not going to change, because it's an audience that couldn't survive a day in life without watching The Shade Room or watching Netflix or watching Love and Hip Hop. So that TMZ. So they're gonna hate what I'm saying right now, and they're gonna continue to watch it. And it's an avenue in the lane for that. But I'm saying, just to speak on what is most important, I just felt like, as me being, you know what I'm saying, one of the people that's been in this game for a long time, like, I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing that energy. So as many people that I could get to say fuck that energy, I'm with it, because that's pointless. Like, let's get back to who's actually rapping and fuck who's doing what with who and this one, because none of that shit matters. Like, you know what I mean? But that's just my outlook on life, bro. People worry about so much what somebody else is doing. Time passed you by. You ain't even doing what you're supposed to be doing. Did you go to the gym? Did you check your child's homework? Or are you working on your goals and your dreams? No, you on your phone worrying about who somebody else is sleeping with.
It's a fact.
So that's just my outlook on life. And I mean, so when I seen the conversation going on, I chimed in, and then the conversation just became about me. Like, nobody else even remembers this was an ongoing thing before I stepped in. Now it's just like DNA tweeted that as if I just woke up angry and started speaking about it, but it was already going on. But I wear it though, because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's a conversation I feel like is good for the culture anyway, because I'm not protesting or saying, yo, media shouldn't exist. I didn't even say that in the tweet. I just said, when people were speaking about it, do I feel like it's needed? And I'm saying, like, if I'm just erased out of the culture, right? Battle rap still goes on, because there's a whole bunch of other people that created legacies in general. Now, battle rappers as a whole, yeah, battle rappers are needed as a whole, because without any of them, nothing exists. So I'm just trying to, and it wasn't to you, but it's certain people, like I said, that need humble pie, to know that nobody is above the level. Just hearing that, it rips certain people's, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what does he mean? I'm not me. Yes. Sometimes you need to hear that.
Well, all I know is this was definitely a healthy conversation. I wanted to make sure, I hit you and to talk to you about it, because it wasn't specific what you said. That's why I wanted to hit you up, so we can get the specifics, so people could understand exactly what you meant, when you were saying that. So,
but it's so crazy, right? If my tweet just would have went in the wind, I would have never cared to explain it, because I wrote it not caring how you feel. Like, I just try to tell people this, and we can end it with this. You got to get to a point in life where you stop caring what other people think. You got to get to a point in your life when you stop trying to be everybody's friend and appease everybody and be a people's person. Like, I'm at a point right now, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, and I don't give a fuck in a good way, but I don't give a fuck. Like, shout out to you. And I'm only speaking of this to show what I mean. Like, somebody hit me and was like, yo, you see on Uncle Rod shit, on the fill in the blank shit, they're going kind of crazy on it. You know what I'm saying? You sure you want that up? And I'm like, I don't care. My CDs and tapes is sold out. My numbers is amazing. If you don't like the art, you don't have to I never understood that. I write niggas that all the time. When I write something and a nigga be like, yo, you trash. Yo, my man, why do you follow me?
Right.
Why are you writing me right now?
Right.
Why are you talking about me? Why are you speaking?
I feel the same way.
If you don't like what I do, why did you just waste the precious moments in your life, your time, to tell me that, to speak to me? You could bypass what I said and keep going. It's a bunch of actors I don't like in movies. I don't go, you know what? I don't like this movie. Let me find this guy's name on Twitter so I can tell him I don't like this movie, because he needs to know I don't like this movie.
Right.
And then you know where the validity comes from? Because it's a lot of people, including myself, at one point in time, when you're new to this, you care. So you find yourself arguing, going back and forth, and then that's what gives people the spark to do it, because it's like they're holding a place, they're holding space in your mind. You're not living rent free. So now they caught on. That's where a troll came from. So now when you get to the point of not giving a fuck, it's like that should be said. Like, why would somebody that's doing something and it comes off, I guess, to some people as arrogant or something, but it's not. It's like, if I'm doing this art and you can't create art at all, I'm never going to respect your opinion when you're talking to me like that about something you can't do. The nigga in the person that's the analyst that's saying how LeBron could have dropped 40, make a free throw, nigga.
That's one thing about me, is that I always check myself. I was like, I can't do what they do. So as a fan, can I be disappointed at this, that, or the other? But that's as far as it could go. I can't. It's like boxing. You know, if you watch boxing, you know what I mean? And it's like, you be like, oh, damn, man, why he ain't throw that body shot? Nigga, you don't know why he didn't throw the body shot, because you're not in the ring.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Difference.
Before niggas say a battle rapper is whack, get on Summer Madness, right? We need to do that too. We need to have niggas where it's like, get on Summer Madness, shake the room once.
Shake 2000.
Shake that shit once, and then you can tell a nigga why he should have did this round and all. So. Sounds good. You know
but now, hey, yo, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to the media, even though we're not needed.
No problem, man. No problem, man. Shout out to Uncle Rod. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame, man. Listen, man, you know, I really never ruffle too many feathers, but I kind of like this.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do, because you spark, you know, you just spark up good conversations sometimes, because a lot of times you make sense. You know, I'm one of your biggest fans when it comes to the a lot of times when you address certain things, when you talk about certain shit, like, you know, he's a smart young kid. You know what I mean? So, you know, I always respect that about you. So
nah, good looking. But yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody that agrees. Shout out to everybody that don't agree. I mean, like, this is what we're here for. And I mean, through the ultimate goal, like I said, the conversation sparked about it being needed, but I don't think that needs to be questioned, because it's certain media platforms that are stapled, that aren't going nowhere, that are a big part of the culture, that we need in the culture. That's a great addition to the culture. So I more so look at the conversation on what the outcome of the conversation is, getting to where we need to get to, of a place where we're just covering battle rap, because that's the most important thing, and weaving out all the other bullshit, because it's still going to be there, but I'm talking about to the point where we don't give it light.
Facts.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.